My name is William Gladstone. I'm a Harvard University-trained medical anthropologist and an author. As a young man, I had the privilege of serving as the researcher for Rod Serling's television documentary, In Search of Ancient Mysteries. I traveled the globe searching for ancient mysteries, finding answers. In my entire life, I have never explored a mystery more enigmatic, more puzzling, and more profound than the soul-healing miracles of Dr. and Master Sha. Now, for the first time ever on television, you will see actual soul-healing miracles performed before your very eyes. Be prepared to be amazed, and be prepared to discover the dimension of your own soul. Dr. and Master Sha was trained in China as a medical doctor. He was also from the age of 6 a student of Tai Chi, Qigong, acupuncture, and many other traditional Chinese energy practices. Dr. and Master Sha has received accolades for his humanitarian services, including the Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Commission Award. He has written 10 New York Times best-selling books, including 4 that were #1. Dr. and Master Sha's mission is to teach you to do soul-healing miracles so that you can live a healthier and happier life. Dr. and Master Sha's ultimate dream is to raise the consciousness of all 7 billion people on planet Earth to ensure a healthy and happy planet for generations to come. This program is likely to change your life. You will be taught specific exercises which may immediately benefit you. Watch and listen. Welcome, Soul Healing Miracles with Dr. and Master Sha. My name is William Gladstone. I'm a medical anthropologist and an author, and I'm delighted to co-host this episode about relationships with Dr. Barbara DeAngelis. Thank you so much for being here, Barbara.
I'm thrilled to be here.
Barbara is known for her 14 New York Times best-selling books, many of which have been about relationships. She is a pioneer in personal transformation, what she calls transformation from the inside out. She will be interviewing a couple who I tricked into meeting with Dr. Sha. They had no belief in Dr. Sha's ability to help them with their relationship. You're in for a treat, as Dr. Sha will explain how he helped them with their relationship. Dr. Sha.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Dr. Barbara. And millions of people are happy for the relationships. Millions of people are suffering of relationships. This program, you will learn and experience the wisdom, knowledge, and the practical techniques. How can you transform your relationships?
Stay tuned and stay alert, and you're going to learn some things that will help you with your relationships. We're joined by my good friends, Greg and Alan Reed. I've known Greg and Alan for about 6 years. They're great people, entrepreneurs. They've both had great careers. And like many couples, they keep their relationship issues private. They recently had a child, and I had no idea they even had any relationship problem. I invited them to a party that Dr. Sha graciously offered anyone at the party a session. Dr. Barbara DeAngelis is here to elicit more information about what was going on in their relationship and provide her expert analysis on why this intervention was successful.
First of all, how long have you known each other? How long have you been together?
I think it's 6 years now we've been dating, and we've been married for 2 years, and it's been really good for the last 6 months, I guess, so to speak. So God bless you, Dr. Sha.
And you had a child recently?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2012.
Right. Did you notice that having the child changed the dynamic in the relationship? Was that part of where some of the dissonance and the disconnection began?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine I'm a 50-year-old guy, half a century old, and all of a sudden had a little bit of pattern interruption in your life. And I think that it was different for both of us because we weren't expecting. It was an amazing blessing, obviously, in our existence. However, we didn't really see it coming. And by, I don't know, being a little bit blindsided, so to speak, I think it took us both by surprise.
Well, having a child is a big reality check. Your freedom is taken away, your ability to interact in a different way. There's a third party in the relationship, so there's a triangle. Now there's a lot of energy going to a child, especially from a mother, that would have been going to you. And so that also always creates a difference in the dynamic and just a third vibration in the house. There's another energy there. I'm assuming that you had talked about issues, tried different things, or perhaps wondered what was going on and how to get the energy back to where it was before? Or not?
There wasn't really much talking about anything.
Which in itself was
Yeah.
part of the problem.
Yeah.
So each of you noticing things were different, maybe a little bit of a drifting, and really not dealing
let's
with
just
it.
cut to the chase. I mean, the first 6 months of having a kid is brutal. I mean, it's just hard. People always talk about the wonderful things about having a child, but they don't talk about the challenges of breastfeeding and the relationship issues and the hormones and things of that nature. And we just dealt with it straight on. We're a very open book, and we just had challenges like most people do. They just don't talk about it. And it started wearing on us, our personal relationship between us. And after a year, we started not liking each other so much because we're always had each other's, last nerve, I guess, so to speak. And that's kind of where we were at.
The interesting thing about what couples fight about or what couples feel comes between them is that usually when we ask people, they're talking about the content. We had a kid, he's working too hard, we don't agree with each other. And yet everybody has those challenges. One of the things that I've done for many, many years, which is where the connection comes with Dr. and Master Shah, is that we're really never fighting for the reasons we think we are or disconnected for the reasons we think we are. That's the content, but there's the dynamic. The dynamic is, do I disconnect? Do I stay connected? Can I understand this person's energy? Can I not? Do I have compassion or not? Because there's always going to be something. Now, next it's going to be your child's older, next it's going to be something else, next it's going to be you're traveling and you're another best-selling book. And so if we try to fix things on the surface, there's going to be another thing to fix on the surface and the surface. And I think that that's part of the segue to what happened, because something happened that wasn't content-driven, correct?
Correct.
Somebody didn't give you relationship advice. Somebody didn't have you understand each other better at an intellectual level. There was an energy shift that was profound. So backtracking, you're tricked into going to this party.
Yes.
And you are ushered up to see Dr. and Master Shah sitting in a room, wondering what you're doing there and wondering.
Well, he actually didn't want to go.
Nope.
Didn't want to go to
We
the
were
whole
just
party.
landing from somewhere else, and I was like, well, I'm driving, get in the car. So it's about a 4-hour drive up, and we're in the front of the house. He didn't want to get out. I was like, let's go. The sooner we get through this, you can go home.
The sooner we get through this, the better.
You can go home, and I won't even, I won't question it, and I won't play games with you.
And of course, seeing Dr. and Master Shah, who I've also had wonderful experiences with, he didn't sit and ask you questions about the details of your relationship or all kinds of content, correct?
No, we observed quite a bit. And it's so funny, actually. At one point, the tiredness of our travel hit me while he was doing one of his rituals.
The calligraphy.
The calligraphy, yes. And so I'm like, oh, wow, I think we got to go home. I think I'm good now. And I look over to him, and he's having a ball. I'm ready to go home. He's having a ball. I was like, of course. This is what happens.
Well, I first of all, I'm not into the woo-woo, magic, mystical stuff. I mean, it's just Dreamweavers, crystal bowls is not my normal
We're
cup of tea.
shocked to learn
Exactly.
that.
Yeah, it's just not
I
my
was
thing.
really shocked
I'm a
because you look
pragmatic.
like the kind of...
Yeah, I'm a pragmatic businessman, and so I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, eye of the, goat beaver or whatever. I'm sitting there going, what's going on here? And people kept disappearing. And like couples like Noah's Ark kept going to see this Dr. Shah up in the little room. And I kept thinking, what are people doing? What are they up to? But they're coming walking out with these books and holding them to their chest. I go, I got to get a little bit of that, whatever it is. And that's kind of how it all came to be.
It's interesting that you already, and we'll have to hear what Dr. and Master Shah says, but just watching it and being in the vibration, it's interesting that that thought even came up from somewhere inside of you. I have to get a little bit of that, because that's that openness, that's the walls crumbling. So there was obviously some vibrational effect already happening, just creating that. And so you had a brief session with Dr. Master Shah, and then you left the party and you went home. I'm assuming not really expecting much, except it didn't turn out as badly as you expected it to. You're happy that you went.
It was different. I mean, again, when we were standing in the room, we expected to maybe talk about something else in our relationship or, business or things of that nature. But all of a sudden, we both came across and we said, I don't know, we just, out of nowhere, we don't even know this guy, and started telling him, hey, we're having some challenges with our relationships. And he goes, yeah, I know that. And I was like, how do you know that? And then he started telling us some history of our past. And I thought, well, this is interesting. And he had us stand up and turn around, and he did some transmission thing. I don't know what it was, but all of a sudden the thunderclap, and we're laughing going, what is this going on, right? And we left, and we were kind of giggling, but we thanked him for his time because we thought it was interesting. And we got in the car, and we were literally going, okay, thanks for the thing, Bill. That was fun. And we're sitting in the car driving home, go, what was that about? And then all of a sudden we just started talking, going, hey, remember the time we used to get along? And all of a sudden we started talking. And all of a sudden
We talked the whole drive home.
Yeah.
Which was unusual for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
And it wasn't talking about businesses. It wasn't
just
talking about
work,
your child
right.
or logistics. It
Well,
was
it was
talking,
actually logistics.
but it was talking
nice.
from the heart, is what
Yes.
I'm hearing. That there was some blockage, some energetic blockage. I call it the shifting from the inside out. Something had been removed, so that you were on the same channel. The circuits were connecting back again, as opposed to you in one energy, him in another energy, trying to bridge the gap, having a difficult time doing that. There was harmony. There was harmony,
And
and there was
taking it a little
synchronicity.
deeper than we thought. Again, we were just driving
That's
home.
what
and,
I do.
Yeah, I mean, we were just having a conversation. But I think it was a couple months later, and someone mentioned, I think you did, it was like, how did it go with Dr. Shaw? And we looked at each other and go, gosh, we haven't had an argument or fought. Well, that was kind of weird. And we didn't even put
He
it.
hasn't had an argument.
Oh, there you go. We haven't put it together. And then all of a sudden, it's been months and months and months, and we realized that our communication increased and things of that nature. Like, I don't know what he does. I don't know how it works. All I know is it did.
What's the feeling, the energetic feeling? Because you're obviously brilliant, both of you, and you're very analytical. Putting aside that, what's the energetic feeling that's different? Is there more smoothness, for instance? Is there more of a sense of openness that you feel from her, where you're trying to reach out and get something? If you can, I'm not saying you've already articulated it, but if you can think about it now, what's the shift energetically? What does it feel like that's different? It's not as jaggedy, whatever. From both of you, I'm curious.
Well, I think you're pretty on point when you talked about, you keep fixing the surface. And I felt like we were doing that, and yet I could still see ahead and think, oh gosh, there's still this unexplainable thing that you can't really intellectualize or rationalize. And really, it was difficult to articulate what this thing was. And yet he was able to clarify it with one session. And so after the session, it went from this sort of thing that is kind of heavy in this cloud, a gray cloud, if you could describe it, to now there's ease and grace. I don't have to think about or worry about, oh, if I say this to him right now, is it a good time? Is he tired? Is he okay to receive this? Like, I didn't have to worry about that. I could just say it, and it'll be fine.
So what I hear there is less fear, more trust, more of a sense of energetic spaciousness, so that you're not having to kind of run through a lot of blockades, in a sense, to get to him, or wonder where there's going to be hidden little landmines, emotional landmines, which couples experience with each other. But more of a sense of a clear space between you, so that more can flow, you can be seen appropriately, you can be understood, the person can really hear you, and you can feel a connection. And see, that connection then helps you transcend all the content stuff that does happen and will continue to happen. But when you're feeling like you're both standing here, and then the content here we are, and here's the issue with this person, or here's the issue with our child, or here's the issue with school, but we're a team. Before, what I'm feeling is you were here, and you were here, and when there wasn't anything else to distract you, like a child, you were working hard to keep that flowing. But the minute the energy started to have to go somewhere else, there wasn't enough to keep running towards each other again. Somehow, what Dr. Master Shah did was clear the space, and he'll explain whether it was clearing it of karma, clearing it of vibrational debris, so that all of a sudden you could see each other in your highest again. And then you were a team. you know, and then whatever content came, you were bonded enough to deal with it, and it's so beautiful to feel it, and I can feel it when I see both of you as well.
And so you really got that accurately, because we went from just living together or living with each other
Yeah.
to now we operate from seeing the best of each other first, you know,
The,
every day.
the highest
Yeah.
first.
And both of you are still talking a little magical to me. All I know is that for some reason,
I don't believe you for 1 second.
we right now, lately, we've been working as a relationship. Where before it was her life and my life,
Yes.
and we kind of meet for dinner. And now all of a sudden, we're actually bonding and we're doing things together, and we're making decisions together and things of that nature. And was it Dr. Shaw? We'll give you the credit for it. I don't know, but all I know is that's where we're at right now, and things are going good.
I want viewers to know, on the surface, I had no idea they even had relationship problems because they're very professional and they're in the public a lot. So they handled things beautifully, but when they told me they had been at a severe crisis and that they had actually even been thinking about getting divorced, I started to re-examine how they were interacting. And I could see that they were coming from a deeper place. The surface didn't really look that different, but I've been able to see greater joy. And I have seen it manifested because we do business together also. Alan has a much greater role now in important decisions within the business. They're much more of a true unit. But let's give Dr. Shah a chance to explain, what did you actually do? Because just like Greg, I'm like, come on, relationships, they're the hardest thing in the world. You know, how can you heal a relationship just so quickly?
Yes, Dr. Shaw, what did you do to us?
Okay. I share with humanity there are 3 bodies of a human being: matter body, energy body, and the soul body. So soul body is the key. And what is the soul? Soul is a light being. And each of us, every one of you, we have a body soul. You may not think about the heart has a soul, liver has a soul, relationship has a soul, finance has a soul. Soul is the light being. Soul is the essence of life. Why say a relationship? Why say a finance? Why say a sickness? I rather we go to the soul level. I offer divine the negative karma cleansing. You know, I don't need to tell them details. I said, dear God, can you forgive them? I said, ask them, can I offer karma cleansing? They didn't believe karma, what they're talking. Okay, you karma cleansing, nothing wrong. Take it. I just, transmission. 1 second, transmission. That's it. Give them, remove the blockage, soul blockage, negative karma, mind blockage, include negative mindset, negative beliefs, negative attitudes, ego attachment. So a body blockage includes energy blockage and a matter blockage. My healing, transmission is 1 second, or just transmission. Either strong, either gentle, yang and yin. And afterwards, I finish my job. What happened? That's the result. I clear their negative karma, negative mind blockage, and the negative body blockage, and give relationship blessing. Transmission, the golden ball come to 2 of them. This is a spiritual treasure. Then I see nothing. I said, turn on the treasure, bless them. I didn't even tell them how to do. But see what happened. In a few hours, their relationship shift. Everything changed. So therefore, root cause of relationship and the finances, health, are the soul issues, because the soul is the key. Soul is the boss. Therefore, 精气神, matter, energy, soul. Soul is the boss. Transform the soul first in 1 sentence. Heal and transform the soul first. Then the healing and the transformation of every aspect of life will follow. That is what I did for 2 of them.
Well, I can say that, we went in as non-believers and skeptics, but I got to tell you, I'm a believer now, and thank you, Dr. Shah. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your coming to share with the public. Appreciate it.
And as a special bonus, Dr. and Master Shah is going to give a relationship blessing right now to all of you viewing this show.
Thank you. Okay, everybody, can you put one palm? Everybody put one palm below the navel, one palm put in the heart. Good. Close your eyes. I said in my TV program, I ask you to close eyes. This is unique because I bring the workshop, seminar, meditation on the TV program. It takes me 2 minutes. Everybody close eyes. Dear my beloved heart. Heart houses the soul and the mind. Dear my beloved soul. Dear my beloved 精气神 matter, energy, soul body. 3 body. Matter body, energy body, soul body. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. This is my teaching, say hello technique. It's a soul healing technique. Put your hand on the heart. It's the body power. Say hello. We are doing second technique, soul power. Then you close your eyes. You say, dear my beloved, call your wife. Call your girlfriend, boyfriend. Call your partner. Call your boss. Call your sisters. Call your children. Call your colleagues. Any relationship challenges. Dear the soul of, and call the soul come. Thank you for coming. Let us share, love each other. Love melts all blockages and transform all life. Everybody relax. I ask God, give all the viewers a divine love golden light ball. From your crown chakra from God, go through, go to our heart. Close eyes, everybody. Divine order, divine love golden light ball for every viewer. Prepare. I will see transmission. Everybody will receive. It does not matter how many people. Transmission. Good. You are very blessed. The light coming. Then continue. Dear divine the love golden light ball. Please, you have the treasure. I'm not only teach you how to do self-healing. I offer divine the price is a soul treasure. Dear divine love golden light ball. Please bless the relationship, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, anybody you call at the soul level. You said, please bless us. Then you silent. And from now on, you can do this. You have received the treasure. How to do it? Divine love, golden light ball. Divine love, golden light ball. Bless two of us. Bless many of us. Divine love, golden light ball, melts all blockages. Divine love, golden light ball, bless all our relationships. Divine golden light ball, divine love, golden light ball, divine love, golden light ball. Usually you do 5 to 10 minutes per time, few time a day. For this beloved couple, instant transformation. Some people may take a few days or few weeks. Be patient. Not everybody right away like a miracle transformation like this. Be patient. Listen 3 times. Divine love, golden light ball, bless everyone's relationships. Divine love, golden light ball, melts all blockage for our life. Divine love, golden light ball, bless everyone. Divine love, golden light ball, divine love, golden light ball. Thank you. Open the eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you, love you, love you. This is my way. Self-healing, divine treasure. Together, transform your relationships. It's my great honor. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
What a wonderful experience to receive such a blessing. Thank you so much, Dr. and Master Shah. And thank you, Dr. Barbara DeAngelis, for your wonderful insights on why the root of relationships is shifting from the inside out. Paying attention, as Dr. Shah says, to the soul. Tune in for future episodes of Soul Healing Miracles with Dr. and Master Shah.
Thank you, dear also.
Thank you very much.
Support our local PBS station. Call 888-998-KLCS to make a contribution, or go to klcs.org/support to become a member. Make your tax-deductible contribution right now. Join KLCS. Live, Learn, Love, LA.
I'm Brittany Pierce. I travel and explore the world's cultures through dance and music. A zest for life, and a love for great rhythms move me to explore the world one beat at a time. So join me as I find my rhythm abroad.
Next on KLCS. Tonight on KLCS.
Infinity Hall Live. Great music, up close, on stage and backstage. Don't miss Tedeschi Trucks Band, America, Sadie and the Hotheads, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Robin Ford, and more. Music, pure and simple.
Monday at 7 on KLCS.
Hey, I'm Kelly O.
And I'm Louis Cabezas.
And we're
the Dolly Rots.
Join us as we recount our musical journey on Rock and Roll Stories here on KLCS.
Monday at 8 on KLCS.
I'm constantly on stage, like, trying to remind myself not to cheat people. You break through those hang-ups and those fears, and you allow yourself to be more of yourself.
Monday at 9 on KLCS.
KLCS, PBS for Los Angeles.
TV sports for good.
KLCS.
KLCS.
TV sports for good.
TV sports for good.
This is my PBS.
It's Meet PBS.
Whose PBS is it? This is our PBS, but I'll share.
Live, learn, love, LA.
LA.
Live, learn,
Love.
LA. LA.
Support KLCS. Join at klcs.org.
I've arrived on a land that most would consider a dream destination, where beauty abounds, relaxation is without question, and heart-thumping activities have me squirming.
Oh gosh!
I'm invited into a culture as warm and laid back as a summer's breeze, and yet its infectious beat moves me right out of my seat.
This is Tahiti.